I don't think you can prove the existence of God. There are traces, there are hints that make the God hypothesis plausible. And in a sense, I think the famous proofs of Aquinas, the various ways toward God, are of that sort. That is, one is hard put not to think of a mind and a designer behind a universe that shows such design. It's quite interesting to me how many physicists and scientists are now engaging in the God hypothesis, and faced with the Big Bang ask, well, how was that there at all in the beginning, because it didn't have to be. And given the probabilities of this universe with its design ever emerging simply by chance, entertain at any rate the classic argument from design. They entertain also the classic argument from contingency, because all they can go back to is whatever this black space small thing that gave rise to the Big Bang, and then they have to ask the question, well, that was not necessarily there. So that the classic, quote, proofs for the existence of God are plausible arguments that make the God hypothesis likely or reasonable. But as you know, there are scientists who do that actually, who use this kind of classic Thomistic set to go to design and contingency and so forth. But there are others who say no, who are perfectly willing to live with contingency, meaninglessness. And so in that sense it doesn't prove it to them, but it would be hard not to say that it isn't a reasonable hypothesis from a certain kinds of sets of evidence.